The Gamecocks will kick off first, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Dixon. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
When you go on the road, man, oh man, you love hearing the crowd, but more importantly, you love shutting the crowd up. There's no better feeling than coming out, getting that juice going, getting that confidence going, and getting that running game going right at them and gashing them right out the gates.
He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Dropping back, it's Hauser. Right on the money. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Illinois putting together a really nice drive. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Fires to the middle. That's caught. It's Dixon. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Just keep slinging it. It's complete. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught close to the marker, it's Perry. They'll get him on the ground, but not before Illinois picks up the first down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Using his legs, it's Valentine. Breaks the tackle. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
The RPO complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. Plows through the defense. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And how about that defense in the backfield? Nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for loss.
Dropping back, it's Hauser. Fires to the right. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
And that's a big mistake here early in this game, and I know how that feels for a quarterback. You're playing on the road, you want to come out in the first drive, you want to march it down the field, you want to throw a touchdown pass, but you got to be careful, and you can't be too greedy. I think he got a little bit ahead of himself on that last throw. Going to be really important he settles himself down.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Running inside, it's Fuller. Could be an alley. Crosses midfield. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Once he got some room, it was over.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
He's stopping behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Hauser. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Intercepted, and he's got a convoy with it. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Took it all the way back to the house.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Fielded in the end zone. It's Dixon. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Offense in a bunch formation. On the move, it's Valentine. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. And I think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
They'll try the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Quick tempo here for the offense.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. There's some room. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And they dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side, but this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going, get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession.
Turning it on! And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. First play of the period, first down here. They're going to ride this running back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Oh, they're after him. They go to the wide receiver screen. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Back to throw, it's Hauser. Makes the catch. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. DB's right up on the receivers. To the air on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. Tosses it incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. I love the bootleg call on 4th down because even if you know it might be coming, you have to respect the fake.
Yeah, and you don't know where the launch point's going to be. So you're going to blitz, but then now they move the pocket, and it becomes hard because you got to get a moving target. Nice job by the offense, understanding the situation, using the quarterback's athletic ability to get the first down.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Illinois lining up quickly. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Brought down at the 11 as he was trying to find enough room to take it back for the pick 6. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it.
Makes the grab in their space. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The run inside. It's Fuller. Feeds him the stiff arm, and he's running free. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
He's got an open man. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Sellers. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Bulldozes his way through. Into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The lone back's got it. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Illinois right back to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. To the air, it's Hauser. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And with the pick 6. Touchdown, South Carolina. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He'll bring it out. It's Dixon. And the returner will be knocked down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it. with second down coming.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the left. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. The give from the gun. Runs through the tackle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Fires to the big fella. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Hauser. Snagged in the middle, it's Dixon. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Reads it, fires complete. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The snap sets up to throw. Got his man on the outside. Touchdown, fighting Illini. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
Gets it across the 30 to the 31. Nice pickup on the return there. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Got the quick completion. He breaks a tackle. And he might have, and runs through another guy. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fuller. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Sellers. Escapes the pressure to his right. Takes a shot. All by himself. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the air, it's Hauser. Buys a little time with his feet. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Makes the grab. It's Perry. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they tried to build on this lead here in the third. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Oh, he's getting ahead. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop it. No, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. Defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
He'll bring it out. It's Dixon. Smacks him with the stiff arm. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out to the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
It's a reverse. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Illinois lining up quickly. Back to pass, it's Hauser. Finds a spot in the middle. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. New set of downs after the completion.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense trying to take it back. Here's a little room there. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Now, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And he's going to try to return this one. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Give to the running back. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll go right back to him. Looks as if Illinois will have enough for the first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
On first down from their own 22. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. From the gun, running back gets to give. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the second level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Hauser. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. But, and he's got room. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Illinois.
Never quit on a play because you never know what will happen. How about him breaking the long run? I love the effort by the defense. Trailing him, getting there, and then they get to him and they make the big fumble. But how about the lucky break? The bounce towards the offensive player. He scoops it up, rolls into the end zone. What a big momentum-changing play.
Here he comes with the return. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Gonna run it. It's Fuller. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They go play action with Sellers. Hauls it in. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
Play action does so many things. When you run the football and have success, it slows everybody down. Not just the linebackers and the safeties and make them come up, but the defensive line. They're thinking run as well, slows down the pass rush, gives me a little bit more time to develop routes and make it really easy on my quarterback.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go right back to him. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking for room. It's Fuller. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Sends it back in motion. Here's Sellers to throw. Makes the grab to the 25, and there's room. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, South Carolina. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards and the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. From the gun, the ground game. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Sellers. Caught over the middle. It's Harbor. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I got to be honest, as a guy that used to play for Steve Spurrier, I never have a problem watching offenses continue throwing the ball when they've got a big lead. And that's what you've seen in this one. They're way up on the scoreboard. This coach is still letting this guy chuck the rock. That now his 5th passing touchdown, and I believe you keep throwing it until the defense proves they can stop it.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
Wants to fire on second down. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
You got to love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long. Everything has gone their way, and here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. The DBs will back off a bit. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Working that left side. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play.
And that's a really good job by this defense because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
They want that clock to run. Maybe a crease. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Gamecocks will try to punch it in on first and goal.
14 choice. 14 choice. Here we go. 180, raise car. 180, raise car.
Quarterback making adjustments.
776, captain.
Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. I guess an optimist could say it's still first and goal, and now you have a little more room to work with.
Ready.
Running inside, it's Clark. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
He'll start the return inside his spot. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Boyd. He'll toss it. He's past the 30. He gets it all the way up to the 42-yard line, and that's why you have confidence to keep it on the ground in that situation.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense
got a little grass. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last two plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Looking for a man. It's Hauser. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
The run inside. It's Huff. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete. A fourth down stop, and the turnover on downs.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you can try to get young guys in the game at this point, but now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss. And that's a good stop for this defense. And
hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Quarterback making checks. Fourth down, Sellers. Gonna take a shot. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Gamecocks trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. On the option. He'll keep it on second down. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a third down and goal.
Trying to get it done with the run here on third and goal. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
And this offense,
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on fourth down. Gets the back moving. Sellers to throw for it on fourth. Looking for the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. Timeout is called with just a single second left. One more play to pad the stats. Looking for a man. It's Hauser. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it.